So Rachel Gagnon, who is the president of the Cherry Street Mission Ministries, was our guest today on To the Point. And she said something at the very end of her time with me that I think just says it all. She said she was really grateful. She has a family, she has a house, there's food on the table, and she asked that each of us remember that if we are so blessed that way, that we be grateful for that blessing, because there are tons and tons of other people out there who just are not so fortunate. And that's what we talked about today. We talked about the Cherry Street Mission and the benefit that it brings, not just to the community, but that it gives to the lives of those folks who are going through that process. You may think that you're immune because you go to work and maybe you have a little money in the bank and you try and make all the right decisions. You may think that you're immune from the difficulties that are presented by homelessness and other social issues as well. I'm here to tell you that you are not. Most of Americans are living a paycheck and a half away from not being able to pay their rent. And in Toledo, the price of rent is escalating at numbers that we never thought were possible. But there are ways you can help. There are ways you can help, and Rachel reminded me of those things today. With the Cherry Street Mission, and not just the Cherry Street Mission, we have lots of organizations in this town that can use your help. But volunteer. It doesn't cost you a thing but time. So instead of watching that Bachelorette episode that you were so keen on, go to the Cherry Street Mission instead and help with something, packing clothes, straightening up offices, whatever. So donation of your time is so important. Of course, nobody ever turns away money. That would be good as well. And also just going down and spending time and asking them what you can do. There are millions of ways to be grateful for what we have, and we should not take our lives and our blessings for granted. And if I learned anything from Rachel today, it was to remember that every single day. Just remember that. I hope you watch this show.